Actually, my name is Daniel Phillip, and I'm the managing director of a Germany-based company called Microenergy International. And we are working in the field of energy supply for actually rural or remote households in mostly in developing countries. And so far our approach is about bringing access to renewable energies in those areas where actually people usually have only access to energy supply through wood or kerosene or normal car batteries, as well as to maybe electricity, but very unreliable due to power cuts. In that sense, our mission actually is to provide all people with clean and environmentally friendly energy. And in the same sense, we are trying to focus on business models that are finally making those technologies really available to those people. For us, it means that we are focusing on microfinance institutions, because we are talking about technologies that are quite expensive. A good example could be a photovoltaic system or a solar home system. That is a small system, provides electricity for a household. Such a system can cost up to 500 euros, and it provides sufficient electricity for 4 or 5 lights, for a radio and for a television. And such a technology is costly for the target group, and finally it means they cannot pay that in cash at once. And so far, microfinancing, that means a microcredit or a microloan, can provide the right support. What does it mean? In the beginning, a customer has to pay an upfront payment, and afterwards, over 3 years, for example, installments. Finally, he's going to save money because he has less expenses on energy, because all the old technologies he used to use before are now replaced by a new technology that actually is much cheaper on the long run. That finally means a positive economical impact to the target group, as well as this is a kind of business case that also gives an opportunity to microfinance institutions. The microfinance institutions normally are partnering with us. We are supporting them with all the knowledge about energy products and energy needs of their customers, and we are developing with them together the business plan, and of course we are also generating financing so that finally they can implement such an approach. So finally, for us, important is that the target group is really serviced with good energy and is really satisfied with that, so that they can become long-term customers for our partners, for our microfinance institutions in that countries. And of course, finally for us, this also means for us that we get the feedback on how these customers are satisfied, how they're using their systems, and of course how we could adapt maybe the technologies, how we could adapt the implementation approach. Finally, also it's the possibility to spread out these new technologies, and of course these technologies are eco-friendly. It means we are protecting the environment. We are stepping forward in a process where we include this target group in our energy system on one side, but on the other side also transforming the energy system into a renewable and a sustainable energy system. Oh, I'm very pleased that I was invited to this conference, and it is a pleasure for me to be here. Even it is an effort for me to come here. And of course, especially I know that here are a lot of young people who are actually very open-minded and interested in new approaches, and I see this as a very important step. And I hope that this is a next step to create a new generation of awareness, that finally people are able to provide also a real approach to this whole idea of bringing new energies, especially renewable energies, to those areas. We need you, we need all these people, and so far it's for us important to be here. Thank you very much for organizing such a conference, and hopefully this gives us the chance to sooner or later work together in this field. Thank you very much. Hopefully this was explaining for you, and please feel free to contact us. You will find us in the internet, microenergyinternational.com, or of course Google us. Feel free.